Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective new moon reading. This new moon is taking place in Taurus, and as you know, I'm recording this, we have the sun, the moon, Mercury, Jupiter, and Uranus all in Taurus. The new moon is actually taking place at 28 degrees. So it has not happened yet. Or at least we're not at the degree of the new moon right now. But I'm excited. And, you know, just from the energy, we also have the North Node in Taurus as well. So the moon is actually going to go over, you know, all of these planets in Taurus. And conjunct these planets as it moves through. So we're going to be starting out with the Moonology deck, as always, for the moon readings. I then will be using the Morgan Greer Tarot. And then I have the Energy Oracle cards I was guided to use for the guidance or advice. And what I'm like even just noticing is how all of the cards are like shades of blue, which Taurus, you know, is the second house. It represents, you know, on the body, the throat area, which is, you know, blue represents the throat chakra. So for some of you, you know, you could what the throat chakra is communication. It's expressing yourself, is, you know, using your voice. So yes, so it could be, you know, being activated by this new moon in Taurus, you know, with it touching all of these planets at once, you know, with the sun, which is your actions, your Mercury is how you think and communicate, Uranus, which is, you know, the planet of change, and the North Node is energy, you know, it represents, you know, where you're going in your spiritual path. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do you need as it pertains to this new moon energy in Taurus for the collective. And I'm like almost being guided, like I feel like I need to grab them because they always want to speak. So I just might and just get, you know, your overall or the overall energy for the collective to see, you know, how you're feeling with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. So I think I'm going to grab those, but we'll use those after this, after, you know, we get these out. So let's see. And you know, like, listen, today has been a day that I have not, like, I feel like I've laughed so much today and it feels so good. And you know how they say laughter is food for the soul. So if you guys hear me giggling, I'm not laughing at anyone or at the reading, but I'm just like, and like that energy is around. At least, you know, for me it is. Some of you may be, you know, experiencing that as well, but I've just been cracking up all day, like, and everybody that I've been talking to. But you know, it's all just, you know, it's good. It feels good to, you know, be able to laugh, you know, despite whatever your situation or circumstance may be. So, like, let's go. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna jump right in. Ooh, so bottom of the deck we have the new moon in Aquarius, which says bring love into the situation. And you know, it's making me feel like, you know, like almost just like, wrapped in, like a warm blanket almost with this energy. Like, and it's that feel good energy, which, Taurus represents the comfort, the moon is actually exalted in Taurus. So, the way that I look at that is like, it's like the second home where, its first home is Cancer. Taurus is like the second home. So it likes being here. And it's just, it's that comfort. It's almost like a lush type of energy that I'm feeling would bring love into the situation. And then up under that, we have communication is key, which is exactly what I was feeling. And the moon will move into Gemini from Taurus. And look, yo, I'm telling you, look at this here. We have the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. And this is making me feel like, progression energy. From Gemini to Cancer, those will, be the next new moons that we have. So, again, communication could be key for you right now. You may need to, it's almost like, what's the song? It's Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. That's what I'm feeling like off of all of these cards. Like, I just called to say I love you. For some of you, you may need to call someone and tell them how much you love them, to tell them how much you care. Like, I don't even know what sign Stevie Wonder is, but it doesn't matter. But that song came through for a reason. And, some of you could be wanting to, initiate some type of communication, or you could be on the receiving end of this. You guys know how it goes. And then we have, oh my God, have faith in your dreams. And we also have the don't let pride get in your way. For some of you, in order for you to do this or communicate this, you're going to have to put your pride aside and have faith that, if you're communicating with someone, whether it's verbally, whether it's sending a message, that, don't let, exactly what this card says, don't let pride get in your way. Have faith that, you can do this, you can say this, and it'll be received well. Because if you do it from a place of ego, it may not be received how you wanted it to be received. But if you're able to put your ego down, put your pride to the side, you may be more received. It may be better receptive, if that makes sense. But let's see. What's this overall energy for the new moon as it pertains to the collective? Listen, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini energy. What other messages do we need as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus for the collective? Come on, man. A win-win outcome is forecast. And I just peeked at the bottom, which is the north node, or the south node, excuse me, which says, don't let the past get in your way. Which the south node is in Scorpio, north node is in Taurus. Can I get one more for the collective as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus? Listen, have faith in your dreams, with the waxing crescent moon energy being here. And then we have the bottom of the deck, communication is key. Some of you guys are going to be receiving communication, or you could be the one giving it. And look at this. This can go either way. We have the new and the full moon in Gemini energy. So whether you're giving the communication and you're receiving, or vice versa, it's a win-win outcome is forecast. Just it almost makes me want to say believe. And as I say, believe, ooh, with that have faith. Sorry, y'all. We have balance spirituality and practicality. And you know, Pisces in the zodiac represents I believe. It's almost like for some of you, you know, maybe you need to believe what this person is saying. Maybe this person needs to believe in what they're saying. However the case may go for you. But there's, you know, there's something more. It almost makes me feel like with look at the bigger picture. It's for some of you, like, this is bigger than the both of you if it's playing out within people, but this could be anything. It's almost like it's giving me lovers and temperance vibes, which is Sagittarius and Gemini. Gemini with the lovers, temperance with Sagittarius. So for some of you, this could be, you know, a balancing out within a connection between you and another person. Or this could just be, you know, a decision that you're making to, you know, express yourself, say what you need to say. Or, you know, this could be, again, this could be energy you're receiving. So take it how it resonates. But it's almost like with this Taurus energy, what I'm feeling is like, how can I explain this? It's almost giving me an energy of like, you know, just go for it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You know, that bull energy, you know, charge forward. It almost makes me feel like the Chariot. For some of you, this could definitely be in regards to a relationship here, because we do have the full moon in Libra, which is the house of relationships. And that, you know, Libra and Taurus, you know, they are both ruled by Venus. Or Venus is ruled by Libra and Taurus. Yes, I'm just going to get a few animal cards to see how you're feeling. For some of you, it's almost like I'm feeling like the energy of like a dream comes true. With that, have faith in your dream. It's almost like giving me the energy of matching your words with your actions. Someone may be getting ready to do that. You may be getting ready to do that, but that's the energy. So let's see how the collective is feeling as it pertains to this new moon energy in Taurus. How's the collective feeling? We have the hummingbird at the bottom, which is more air energy, which, you know, it is a card of communication. It's almost like I said, matching your words with your actions. The throat chakra is here. And like I said, normally the throat chakra color is blue, but this is red, which is making me almost feel like Mars, masculine energy, but also like sacral and solar plexus chakra energy. Then up under that, we have the bat, which is more air energy, which speaks to like, it's almost like the death card. It's, you know, things, you know, come into the light. It's change, it's transformation. It's, it almost makes me feel like with the golden egg, which is the heart chakra in this deck, like someone coming to express their emotions. Because it's almost like also with the hawk, they are like something is being seen from a higher perspective. But I'm also getting hawk here as being like guided by spirit. Someone is being guided by spirit. They could have had a change of heart and they're coming to express this energy. Because if you look at it like how I'm looking at it, here's the heart, here's the change, here's the expression. And although like the cards are like, it looks like it's flying this way, the way that I see it is like this is following, you know, the hawk's guidance, which is, you know, saying like open up. I love this. So let's just see how you're feeling though. How's the collective feeling currently with this new moon energy? How's the collective feeling? Oh, the horse, which is earth energy. Here it is. This almost makes me feel like whoever's in this horse energy, there's communication coming towards you. And it's almost like intuitively you know, because I'm being drawn to this moon, this crescent moon on the third eye. And I feel like this nightingale is whoever is, you know, coming to... It feels like there's some type of expression that's happening. Some type of communication. But it's almost like you're ready. You're ready to receive this. It's almost like you know it's coming. Here's the moth. More air energy. Someone could have even went through like, it almost feels like a dark night of the soul energy. Could be a masculine energy. I'm gonna get one more, because that's how it feels to me. But the moth represents change. So for some of you, it's like you almost know a change is coming. Yes. And then we have the dragon, which is spirit, and the snake, which is more earth energy. Like it's almost like there's an awakening, an awakening. And then we have the stingray at the bottom, which speaks to, you know, chakra alignment. And the snake is like a kundalini energy. And again, this dragon energy, it's almost like spirit is overseeing, you know, someone like overcoming. It almost feels like some inner darkness and letting it, you know, come out. It's almost like there's a realignment happening. And this could be happening within you. It doesn't have to be. But it could also be playing out within another person. But the stingray is water energy. So it's almost like an emotional recalibration, which is why I was feeling that temperance energy. Even though, you know, it's fire, it's Sagittarian energy. On the traditional tarot, she's pouring the 2 cups of, you know, water back and forth, tempering the emotions. And that's what I feel like, aligning and moderating if someone's doing that with how they feel. And sometimes the best way to, you know, moderate your waters or temper your waters is to express yourself. A lot of people don't understand that, because just think of what not expressing yourself does to you emotionally. If you hold that in, you hold that in, you hold that in, what you're feeling without expressing it, you can run the risk of, you know, potentially erupting. So it's better to, and you know what's crazy is I just posted a meme, because I came across it in it, and you know, it's me, and you know how some people say like, oh, something are better left unsaid, or you know, sometimes silence speaks volume, which is true. They're very true. But the meme said, some things are better left unsaid. But me personally, I'm gonna say it. Like, and I've always felt like that because, for me, if I feel it and, it doesn't sit right within my spirit after, being filtered through my intuition, it's going to come out of my mouth because I'm not going to repress myself. Like, I'd rather, say too much than to not say enough or not say anything at all. But that's just me. I know everyone is not like that, and everyone, has, been through their own different experiences. So, you use your discernment. But, it was just something that resonated with me because I learned, like, and not saying, how they say a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Now, like, come on now, like, these idioms, they're here, but, they resonate different for all of us. So let's see what this new moon energy is looking like for the collective, because I love this energy. I love it because it almost feels like just like all of this energy is about to get dispersed, but dispersed in a way where it's balancing out a masculine energy. It's almost grounding them. It's like getting their head with the peacock, their heart with the stingray, and here is the masculine energy with the elk, that earth energy. It's almost like they're being grounded, or you will be grounded by expressing yourself. So let's see. Oh, my car is just acting up right now. I'm gonna do one more. Look at that. The energy it's fierce. I won't be surprised if the tower shows. I will not be surprised. Look, bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Masculine energy. Again, male or female, doesn't matter. Then we have the Hangman. With the Seven of Cups. And look at this. And the Empress. Wow. It's almost like the way that I feel this energy is like, especially with the Emperor and the Hangman, this masculine has been stuck, and it almost feels like stuck emotionally. Almost, the Seven of Cups can be emotional confusion, delusion. It could be options. But it's in regards to this feminine energy, the Empress, which I feel like this Empress energy is this horse energy. And it's almost like they're seeing, it's almost like, it's almost giving me the energy of like, again, like that comfort energy. Like this person sees, this Four of Wands with you. Or you, them, however it goes. But it's almost like this masculine is seeking, stability. But, with someone who they can be this emperor with. And an emperor can only be an emperor with an empress. It's like someone is needing someone on their level. But there needs to be, a decision. It's almost like this energy is at a crossroads, needing to take action with the Chariot, which I felt that energy too. But again, it's almost like without pride or ego. It's like to have. Like, do it with courage, integrity, discipline. In whatever they're saying. But it's almost like they have to communicate. For some of them, you know, they've been holding back these feelings because they don't know, like, how to make sense of them. But Spirit is like, you know, you don't need to make sense of them. For some of you, it's just express them. And it'll make sense, you know, after. Like, just say it. But it's almost like, look, we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse that popped out under this horse energy. And it's almost, you know what this is giving me? This is giving me like the energy of stalling. The Knight of Pentacles is already the slowest knight in the deck. But in the reverse, he's not moving at all. So for some of you, if you're this horse energy, it's like, I don't want to say waiting, but it's almost like, let me get another one. Can I get one for this Knight of Pentacles reverse? It's like if you're feminine energy, you're aware that this masculine energy is stalling. Whatever the reason why. It could be, you know, with the Hierophant here, which is Taurus energy. It's almost like, for some of them, they could be afraid of commitment. They could be afraid because they know that this would be, you know, they would have to risk it in expressing whatever they want to express to you. We'll see, though. But it's almost like Spirit is on their ass to say something via this moth energy. They have it. That's where the transformation lies. That's where it lies. So let's see. What other messages do we need? And know that this doesn't have to relate in a relationship wise. But that's the easiest way to explain the energy. We have the sun. Here it is. Coming from, sorry about that, y'all. Coming from, oh my God, will it focus? Coming from darkness to light. And look, it's the two energies on the card. A masculine and a feminine energy. Because it's like, it's clear to this person with the Ace of Swords. Or you. Look. The Hermit. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my focus together. There we go. The Hermit. Which, you know, the Hermit carries the star. And it's almost like the Hermit is almost showing whoever's in this moth energy, like, if you come out, if you let yourself be seen, that's how, you know, you attract via the Queen of Wands energy. Now, for some of you, you know, this is what is, you know, attractive to a feminine energy. Just, you know, being who you are. They like that because they're who they are and they're solid in that energy. It's almost giving me like they say, like a moth to the flame. What other messages do we need, Spirit? Ooh, look. I didn't even know that flipped over. The Temperance card. I've been talking about it all reading. I'm going to put it here because it's that this masculine energy is being shown. Here it is. The King of Pentacles. Earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And there's Taurus and the Hierophant. More earth energy here with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. This Knight of Pentacles reverse is also them, you know, it's almost like no longer waiting. It could be stalling with it being in reverse, but I feel like they're, like, it almost makes me feel like they're ready now as well. So take that, you know, how it resonates. it just almost makes me feel like, because even though this is the Knight of Pentacles, he has, like, they're showing it to me like the Knight of Swords. They're withholding communication. But the Hierophant is a card of spiritual guidance, just like this dragon. And it's almost like this, like they just haven't taken any action. Tell me about dragon, or whatever other message. Yeah. And it's almost like with the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit is like, there's just nothing else that you need to do except act. Like, because the Seven of Pentacles could be like, this person could be trying to like assess or even overanalyze how this is going to go before doing it. And with that dragon energy, Spirit is like, just take the leap. We got the rest. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Excuse me. I mean, you can't make this up. And we just had Jupiter move into Taurus. It just left Aries, which is the Fool, and has moved into Taurus. More earth energy in the Ace of Pentacles. And it's trying to bring in this Ace of Cups, this new emotional beginning. And like they said, bring love into the situation. Follow the star, which is Aquarius. And it could also, you know, represent, you know, inner guidance, having hope and faith. But they're afraid. The Nine of Swords. They're overthinking it. They're overthinking it. Look, and the Two of Pentacles. They are overthinking this to the max. It's almost like maybe they feel like, because from the 2 to the 7 is the 5 of Pentacles, like they don't have enough or they aren't enough. And with the 9 of Pentacles here, it's saying that you have all that you need. You're at the 9 of Pentacles if you're this masculine energy, but you're fearing the worst. And for some of them, they may, you know, there's possible, you know, sabotage, but it's because of their way of thinking. And Spirit is like, no, you need to remove that block. Let go of, like, let your guard down. Like, you can let your hair down with this person to receive the reciprocation it is that you want with the 6 of Pentacles. To receive that balance physically. And that's how you create, yo, I cannot make this shit up. That's how you would create that 10 of Pentacles. If you're at the 9, you only need the Ace. And the 10 of Pentacles is something that you share. But it's almost like they don't believe it. Here's the 2 of Swords. From the 9 to the 7 of Swords is the 2 of Swords. Have faith. Let's see what other messages we need. This feminine energy is, they're out in the open. And that's kind of like, even like they could be, you know, very attractive. I mean, look at this. The Queen of Wands, they're showing up as a Queen of Wands. Showed up as the Empress. But you see, she has that sunflower here. It's open. Like, this is who they are. And it's almost like Spirit is using this person to show you the same. Oh. Hold on, y'all. I know one of these cards was the Lovers. Trying to get you to go, you know, from this devil energy to the Lovers, but it just speaks with the devil coming in here and the Lovers. It's almost like this is a very intense connection that you have. For some of you, you know, this could, you know, resonate for work as well. Where you could even be contemplating, you know, leaving, you know, something that you've been in for a while, because the Hierophant, you know, it is a commitment. It's something that you commit yourself to. Person, place, or thing. Take it how it resonates. And know that you can really, like, create your own. Then we have the Three of Cups, which is, you know, a card of being, you know, emotionally supported and, you know, in alignment with this Queen of Wands. Like, you're how can I explain this? Because the Three of Pentacles or Three of Cups is like a card of, you know, coming together. It's celebrating. It's almost like you want to, if you're a masculine energy, it's like you want to be able to open up so that you can attract, you know, people that are like this as well, and you will. Can I get another one? Look, I'm telling you, I knew it was going to come out. I knew it was going to come out. For some of you, this is you needing to, like, even if you're a masculine energy, you could be insecure within your own feminine energy, because we have our own, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy. And it's almost like if this is a feminine, they're triggering your feminine energy, because it's almost like it's funny, they're playing T.I.'s Bring 'Em Out, Bring 'Em Out. He's a Libra. And it's like you guys both win. Like, oh my God, can I get another one? But it's an insecurity with the Five of Pentacles here. But this Tower is here to blow that up so that you can rebuild. But it's almost like you have to want to do that. You have to want to. You have to make a decision to move forward in this Chariot energy. And open up. As the Knight of Cups to this Two of Cups. It's almost like this person is whole in themselves, and you have to be whole within yourself, because like the way that I just seen it is like both people have to be able to fill their own cup. But on the masculine side, it's almost like you have to be willing to be, you know, to share that cup, to open up to this feminine energy. Can I get one more and then we'll grab the guidance or advice? This was a fire reading. Listen. And once you decide to step into this energy for yourself, it's like everything's a go with the Fool. Once you're able to own who you are, because the Nine of Pentacles is a very self-sufficient, very confident energy, as well as the Fool. And for some of you, this is you realizing like the stability is with this feminine energy. It's almost like with the Three of Cups, what I'm getting like is like the energy that they carry is almost like a homie, lover, friend. And as I say that, look at the bottom of the deck. And this is the type of person that, you know, I think most of us would want somebody who is, you know, someone that's able to be that for us. You don't need multiple people when you can get it all in one person. But, you know, for some of them, there's almost like there's emotional baggage that they need to let go of that makes them fear like they're gonna, you know, mess it up or sabotage it with the Moon and the Seven of Swords. But I don't feel that here. Can I get one more? Can I get one for this horse energy? I want to see. Tell me about this horse energy. they're everything. The Ten of Cups. And it's almost like now they're bringing me back to that Seven of Cups we seen that was in between the Emperor and the Empress at the bottom of the deck with that Hanged Man. And it's like, how can I get all of this in one person? The Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Or to the Ten of Cups is that seven. And it's like, you have them stumped. Like, how can you be all of this? And it's like, it's not that you're trying. It's just you are who you are. And they see you as everything. Let me get another one for the horse. Listen. We have the Six of Cups. It's a soulmate. It's soulmate energy. It's almost like the Six of Cups is making me feel like kindred spirit, and spirit is like, yes, here's the Justice card. Like, how many more signs do you need? Like, this is it. This is the person. It's time for you to get to work and stop avoiding it. Stop avoiding closing out this cycle with the World, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Because both of these are cards. The Eight of Pentacles can be a card of avoidance. Like, you just want to focus on your work or your money or, you know, the material realm. But the Seven of Swords is also escapism. And it's like you're running from the very thing it is that you want. Or you're trying to avoid it. And the cards are like, no. Like, allow this past cycle to close. Get out of it. It almost makes me feel like, because the world is all fixed energy, it's like, get out of your own stubborn way. That's that Knight of Pentacles. Get out of your own way. And see things from a new perspective. But they are. Like, that's how it feels. It feels like they are. It's almost like someone with this new moon is going to allow that new perspective in and then take action. As the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Let's look at, whoa, I can't even get these cards out. Let's look at the Moth, because I feel like that's the feminine or masculine energy. Excuse me. Tell me about the Moth. Yeah, there's the Resistance. The Seven of Wands and the Hanged Man. The Resistance. It's like they're trying to fight it. Yeah. And it's past energy, because the Death card was up under that Hanged Man. And we seen, don't let your past hold you back. That South Node energy, which is in Scorpio. Yes. And we have the Chariot. Can I get one more for this Seven of Wands? The Seven of Wands. Why is this here? Because it is resistance. Like, it's like almost like, or that is the challenge. Because the Seven of Wands could also be a challenge, and that's that could be the challenge that they're facing, and just going for it with the Chariot. Ugh, less cards. The Seven of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. If they want this Ten of Pentacles, it's here. It's here for the taking. They just have to decide to go get it. It's like being at a crossroads, but it almost makes me feel like the clarity is coming through with this, you know, new moon. This is the time to do it. Yep. Because like I said, they've been in their head. But here comes that Page of Swords coming into that new perspective, which will release them from this mindset or mentality that they've created for themselves. Can I get one for the Hierophant, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice? The Hierophant. Look at that. Y'all seen how that hangman turned around? There it is, the perspective change. It's here. And it's almost like they're seeing this differently now. And with the Ace of Wands, you know, that's passion, that's desire, that's action. They know that they're going to take the action. I'm going to get one for the dragon, because Spirit is like, if you don't get moving, if you don't get going, tell me about this dragon. The dragon. Well, listen. Spirit is like saying, wherever you're holding on emotionally, let it go. Let it go with the dragon. It's almost like Spirit is almost like forcing you to walk away so that you can be happy with the Nine of Cups at the bottom. So, you know, so that you can be fulfilled on an emotional level. Yes. And then also giving you someone to share it with. This is almost like a forced change with the Death card being in between. But it's like forced change to realign you. Because it's almost like, I don't know, because they're drawing me back here, like, maybe you didn't have, you know, the Hierophant could be values or morals, or, you know, maybe your past was full of people that were not, you know, loyal to you. So your idea of what is truly valuable was, you know, a perception that was not yours. And it's like you can no longer, like, this is like almost like you were being disloyal to yourself. If you're a masculine energy, you weren't serving your own values. So let's grab the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? I don't even know how I can say that, because it's almost like it was you weren't being loyal to yourself. What's the guidance or advice for the collective as it pertains to this new moon energy? Or you were used to people that weren't, you know, who they say they were. Like, you know, being a stand-up guy or girl. And whoever this feminine energy is, they are just that. They are just that. So, you know, it's almost like it's intriguing. It's almost inspiring. Like, because it's like, because they're triggering this within you, it's inspiring. Like, oh, like, I can do the same. I can be the same. And it's not that you want to be like this person, but when someone shows up as themselves, as their true, authentic self, it gives, you know, others, you know, the opportunity to do the same. You know, there's a space that's created for that. It's like you can almost, that's what it is. Like, you can take your armor off with this person if you're a masculine energy. Because I was still sitting here kind of stuck, like, why is this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? You don't have to be armored up for this person. Because they're not looking for a knight in shining armor, you know, or whatever. Like, Or if this is a job, you need to be in a job where where you're free enough to be who you are. Or, for some of you, create that for yourself. So let's see what the guidance or advice is for the collective as it pertains to this new moon in Taurus. And more. Listen, the garden and the gate is at the bottom of the deck, which speaks to, like, you see, like, that, they're again bringing me to that, see the bigger picture. I don't know what Sagittarius, there's nothing in Sagittarius right now as far as I know. But this Sagittarius energy is coming through strongly. I've been feeling it this whole reading. So, I mean, you could be a Sagittarius, or the person you're dealing with could be a Sagittarius. And it's like, it's a big world out there. And you can either continue to hold yourself back and keep repeating toxic patterns, or, stay stuck via this deceit card, which is the devil, or keep fooling yourself is what I just heard. Keep fooling yourself. Or you can take this journey, head in a new direction with the journey card. But it comes by taking action, and it's almost like, again, look, we have that a win-win outcome is forecast. You can't lose. It leads you right to the Ten of Pentacles. Like, I can't make this shit up. I can't. Look at this. And I knew I was feeling that. This is root chakra energy. But it's almost like you have to be willing to, to shift, to change, it's really, where, your what's the word I want to use? The things that we've become so rooted in, that South Node energy, what's familiar, what we've been taught, the values or traditions that we hold on to. And for some of you, the traditions and values that you were holding on to, they had you completely immovable with this energy. And in you being in this energy, look what you were doing. You were blocking yourself from this Ten of Pentacles. The Magician and the Mirror. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So everybody's here. We have Taurus, we have Cancer, we have Sagittarius, we have Scorpio and Mars energy, so that's Aries as well. I'm just looking at all of the majors that came out. More Aries. But everybody's here. The only thing I don't see, I was just about to say, I think we got one card. Nope. We got some swords and Virgo. The Hermit is out here. But let's read that, and then that will be the reading. 53. And both of these break down to an 8. That's crazy, right? 53 breaks down to an 8, and 17 breaks down to an 8. The 8th house is Scorpio. South Node. So let's see. 53. So it says, the Magician in the Mirror, knowing and using your true power. This card, upright, represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is a flame of passion and action, the Ace of Wands. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection, which is like the Ace of Cups and the moon is what I feel. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. Listen. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future is a mist on the horizon ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mist of the future will clear into brilliant reality. If this card is reversed, and I'm reading it for reverse because it may resonate for some of you that way as well. It says the magician in the mirror reverse is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, a business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant you may be resistant to or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy, yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need. I said that, this shit verbatim. You have everything you need. Here it is. So that Nine of Pentacles. And the unlimited forces of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal power. Yeah. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. And then there's an affirmation. It says, I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. I love it. I love it. Listen, y'all, this new moon, I've been already, just feeling, just like within, just my body that this is going to be one that, that's for the books. Allow, yourself to open up and, receive what is trying to come in for you. The new moons, represent, new cycles. But this one here is different. And I'm telling y'all, with how many planets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets and the North Node and Taurus. This is a life-changing transit we are going through right now. It really is. So as always, I thank you guys for tuning in with me. Sending, you all love and light. I hope everyone enjoys this new moon, and this will be the weekend vibe reading as well. So, you know, hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And, you know, I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.